welcome to this press conference. Thank you, Gen.G, for being here with us. Now we are going to start with some questions on the room. You go first.
Hi, everyone. Commiserations on the loss today, of course. I have a question for Texture. Icebox against G2 was the 4th map in this tournament, where a team has won 7 or more rounds in a row to close out a map against Gen.G. Do you think your team has a problem specifically with closing out maps? And if so, why do you think that is?
텍스 선수에게 드리는 질문인데요. 일단 아이스박스가 젠지에게 있어서 상대가 7라운드 연속 혹은 더 많이 딸 수 있도록 역전을 허용한 4번째 맵입니다. 좀 뒷심 부족이라고 보시나요?
네, 뒷심 부족이 맞는 것 같고, 솔직히 뭐, 승패가 저는 뭐, 일단 G2가 저희보다 훨씬 잘했고요. 그리고 저희가 뭐 실수를 했든 어찌됐든 간에 저희가 못한 건 못한 거기 때문에 좀 그거는 좀 아쉽고, 아무래도 뭔가 저희가 이기고는 있었지만 뭔가 긴장이 좀 됐었던 것 같아요. 그리고 저희 베테랑 선수들이 좀 더 이끌어줘서 좀 이번 경기를 이겨줬더라면은 그래도 좀 도움이 많이 됐을 텐데 좀 그게 많이 아쉽네요.
Yes, that is my answer to your question. And win or lose, regardless, G2 were the better team today. We had some mistakes from our side, but mistakes aside, I think we underperformed. So that is disappointing for me. And even though we had a huge lead, I guess we had the nerves on the stage. And I think we needed the veterans on the team to kind of hype up the team and lead the team into victory in tough times like this. But I think that was what was lacking a little bit in today's series. So it does leave a lot to be desired.
Thank you, and commiserations again.
Sorry for your loss. Hello, my name is Nerdscast, independent freelance caster, commentator, and journalist. This question first goes to Munchkin, and it's a question about, on Icebox as well as Haven in some cases, there were mistimings or lurk problems. How do you think the calling on Icebox went for you? And do you think that we're going to be seeing more adaptations in stage 2 of Pacific?
원치킨 선수에게 드리는 질문인데요. 아이스박스에서도 볼 수 있었고 헤이븐에서도 좀 종종 미스타이밍이나 럴킹 관련해서 아쉬운 점이 있었는데 좀 오늘 콜을 하면서 전반적으로 어땠는지 그리고 퍼시픽으로 돌아가서 좀 변화를 줄 생각이 있으신지 여쭤봅니다.
일단 헤이븐 같은 경우는 확실히 처음 만나는 조합이다 보니까 G2를 어떻게 상대하는지에 대해서 굉장히 오랜 시간이 걸린 것 같고, 그래서 공격 때 어느 정도 미흡한 부분이 나왔다고 생각을 하고요. 아이스박스 같은 경우는 공격 때 되게 좋은 모습 보여줬지만 수비 때 좀 판단 같은 것들이 많이 엇갈리고 잘 상대하는데 이해를 하는데 오래 걸려가지고 그런 부분이 컸던 것 같습니다. 퍼시픽 가서 변화를 주는 거는 뭐 감독 코치 형님들이 정하는 거기 때문에 그건 상황을 지켜봐야 될 것 같습니다.
For Haven, it was our first time facing G2's comp. So we needed time to really get a good read on them and figure out how to go up against that comp. That's why I think our attack side was a little bit wonky. For Icebox, our attack was good, but there were some misjudgments on the side of defense, and it took us longer to get a grip of what the opponents were doing. In terms of the changes in Pacific, I think that is up to the coaching staff.
감사합니다.
Hello, Sierra Zobi, freelance esports commentator. This question goes over to Coach Solo. It's a question that I also asked to Coach Ewok from RRQ. Considering VCT Pacific Stage 2 starts in just over 2 weeks, what does the timeline and preparation look like for you all, especially since by competing in VALORANT Masters Toronto, you've almost lost that surprise element other teams will have in a post-Tejo transformed meta?
솔로 감독님께 드리는 질문인데요. 이제 2주 뒤에 스테이지 2가 시작됩니다. 그래서 좀 준비를 어떤 식으로 하실지 타임라인 같은 것도 들어보고 싶고, 그리고 돌아간다면, 토론토에서 경기를 치르지 않은 팀들은 이제 해오가 없는 메타에 다 대비가 돼 있을 텐데, 여기에 대해서는 어떻게 생각하시는지 궁금합니다.
뭐 새우가 없는 메타는 그전부터 작년부터 다 해와서 다 어느 정도 알고 있기 때문에 걱정은 되지 않고요. 그리고 스테이지 2가 저희가 아마 퍼시픽은 EWC 끝나고 시작하는 걸로 알고 있는데 여유가 좀 있다 보니까 EWC에서 좀 많은 걸 좀 테스트를 해보고 네, 뭐그 대회도 당연히 우승을 해야겠지만 뭔가의 변화가 네, 있을 거라고 생각합니다.
In terms of the non-Tejo meta, we're pretty used to it, and I'm not too concerned about having to deal with the new meta post-Tejo nerf. But before stage 2, for us, schedule-wise, EWC comes first. So I think that would be a good chance for us to test things out, experiment a little bit to see what fits us. And of course, we would like to win the tournament, but there will be some changes. I'm guessing that there will be some changes coming into stage 2.
감사합니다. Good luck in next stage.
Hi, this is Fraser on behalf of the VALORANT competitive Reddit community. I have a question for Munchkin. What was lacking in the attack sides today, especially on Lotus, when you guys were so focused on fighting A-site rubble? And what went well during the defense rounds on Haven when you guys were able to cinch the map on those disciplined retakes?
원치킨 선수에게 드리는 질문인데요. 로터스 공격 때 A 사이트 잔해 싸움에 있어서 좀 뭐가 아쉬웠는지, 그리고 반대로 헤이븐 수비 때는 좀 굉장히 절제된 리테이크를 보여주면서 좋은 모습을 보여줬는데 그때는 뭐가 잘 된 건지 궁금하다고 합니다.
일단 공격은 상대가 투축구 조합이었기 때문에 잔해를 먹는 데에는 문제는 없었고 그 이후에 게임을 굴려 나가는 거에서 미스테이크가 있었다고 생각을 하고요. 너무 심플하게 게임을 굴리려다 보니까 봤을 때 좀 많이 졌던 것 같고 그리고 다음 질문 뭐였죠?
그리고 헤이븐에서는 수비 때 좀 리테이크를 잘하면서 좋은 모습을 보여줘가지고 뭐가 잘 됐냐고 물어봐요.
확실히 저희가 원래 리테이크를 막 그렇게 좋아하는 편은 아닌데 G2가 운영적으로 저희가 리테이크 할 수밖에 없는 환경을 만들었다고 생각을 하거든요. 하지만 저희 팀원들이 잘 집중해줘가지고 헤이븐 수비 때는 좋은 콜링이 나오면서 좋은 모습 보여줬던 것 같습니다.
For attack side on Lotus, when you look at the comps, we had an advantage of taking the rubble control when comparing the two comps. But I guess there were mistakes in the process of trying to snowball off of those advantages. And I think some of the things that we were doing on Lotus was kind of too simple, and thus the loss. For Haven on defense, we don't really like to play a lot of retakes, but G2 kind of forced us into playing those retakes. So, and I think because everybody was very concentrated and focused, I was able to make good calls as well. And I think that's why our defense looks strong on Haven today.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Now we are going to take one question in the call. Miguel?
Thank you. First of all, I'm sorry for the result today. You guys are a great team. My name is Miguel Soriano from Sons of KS in Latin America. My question would be for Texture. And can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the question would be having champions on the horizon, that's the next stop of the competitive circuit. And stage 2 in Pacific, what do you think is the biggest challenge for Gen.G to get to Paris this year?
텍스처 선수에게 드리는 질문인데 다음 국제대회는 챔피언스 8이고 또 그런 시점에서 보면은 젠지가 이제 스테이지 2로 돌아가서 가장 좀 어려울 것 같은 해결해야 할 문제는 뭐라고 생각하시는지 궁금하다고 합니다. 챔스에 진출하기 위해서.
음, 아무래도 저희의 최종 목표가 이제 챔피언스 우승이다 보니까 일단 진출을 하기 위해서는 남은 스테이지 2 경기를 저희가 좀 유리할 때나 좀 그냥 저희의 마음가짐을 좀 완벽하게 좀 다듬어야 될 것 같은 그런 느낌이에요. 다듬기만 잘하면은 그래도 충분히 스테이지에서 좋은 성적을 거두고 파리도 충분히 갈 수 있다고 생각합니다.
Well, yeah, the biggest goal for us this year is to win the champions. So, when it comes to going back to stage 2, I think we really need to course correct our mindset. We need to renew and have a new mindset coming into stage 2. And we're able to do that. I think we're going to do really well in stage 2 and eventually qualify for champions. We just need a new mindset.
With this question, we conclude this press conference. Thank you, Gen.G, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, G2, for being here with us, and congratulations for your victory. Now we are going to start with some questions here in the room. Go first, nerds.
Yo, congrats, Nerdscast, independent caster and journalist from the States. First of all, congrats to everyone here. My first question is to Leaf, about some of the timings that you caught, dog. Not only the ring around the rosy on Haven, but also on the later part of Icebox. You managed to trip up Gen.G so consistently. Was that individual based? Was that Valen calling? Can you give us a little bit more as to where that kind of came from in terms of the lurk strategies and timings?
I mean, the Haven clutch was mainly just like who I'm playing against. Like he knows I'm low, and like he's not gonna stick. He's a Neon player. Like everybody that plays Neon just has like the kill mentality. Icebox, I mean, it was just more so like flow of the game. So it was like all basically my lurks. When they would retake, they wouldn't have the best like flank protocols and then stuff like that. So I just kind of abused it. And sometimes I would have a like 50-50 gunfight and I would just win it every time.
Nice. Second question, a bit more lighthearted. Valen, homie, you have a nervous tick, I think, about like the hair. Where'd that start from?
I don't even know, bro. It's a part of me. Like, it's like soothing, I'm thinking, I'm cooking up a strat, is what they say. It's like I'm twirling up the next strat. But
The craziest thing, I also have that in clutch moments, when your teammates are like that, do you think that like that you said it helps soothe you? Is there any like other like teammate that has like a tick or something that they do that you can like maybe share with us? Kind of point of fingers.
I mean, honestly, like I'm pretty sure I live with Trent, right? Like this guy he took my tick too. No, like we'll be chilling on the couch, just scrolling TikTok, just chilling on the couch. And I look at him and he's doing the same thing. And I'm like, bro, when did you get that? When did you start doing that, bro? But it's just because I don't know, like I rub off on him a little bit. But I wouldn't say it's nervous tick. I just do it. It could be nervous, could be chilling. Like I'll be on the couch doing it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just weird.
That's how you keep the curls?
Yeah, that's how I guess so.
All right, thank you so much. Congrats on the victory. Good luck in your next matches.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next question.
Hey guys, Bodok here. This question is to Josh RT and Valen. We saw the return of Tejo today on Lotus with a new comp compared to the one you presented against PRX. What was the thought process behind the comp change?
Should I answer that?
I'll let you handle that.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. This is a true story. Yesterday night, I said, guys, everyone meet in the team room. I have a new comp on Lotus. It's gonna work. And I just thought like Yoru is literally OP. Like, why are we not playing Yoru? How do we fit Yoru? Because there's not enough like flushing utility with just Yoru. And I saw PRX play like Yoru Raze. I'm like, why can't we play Yoru Teo? It's kind of the same thing. Fits us better. And literally last night we spent like 3 hours just cooking up new stuff because it was, we didn't play it and it ended up working. So kind of like a big balls call, but I'm really happy that the boys were confident because I was like going door to door, guys, can we play this? Yo, Nate, you want to play this? Yo, Jonah, you want to play this? Like I wanted them to buy in and they did. So I was really happy. And Josh was like, let's go. And that's rare. So like if I got the green light from Josh, I was down.
Right, nice. We also noticed like this comp is a little bit similar to the one that you ran in stage 1 of Americas, but you added, instead of a breach, you added a fade. What was the thought process behind adding the fade and replacing it?
We just needed more info. I think with the previous comp, Breach 2, with Refreshable Missiles, you have a lot of more executes or map control plays where you just like fully saturate the area. But in this case, like because you don't have missiles that you can just replenish, we just need a recon just to scan more areas, and we just deployed it. We basically used some of our playbook from before and just kind of like copy pasted just so that we can make it go up and running quickly. So yeah, it was 3 hours that we just tried to install it, but it was a fast install. I thought it was and the boys really bought in and we were just like cooking. It's great.
Right, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Rachel on behalf of the Valorant competitive Reddit community. To Valen and Josh RT. On the last map, Icebox, you finished the half 4-8, and the game was pushed to 4-11, and you run 9 rounds in a row to close out the match. After losing the first half, can you explain how you reset as a team or adapted to Gen.G's playing style to win today's game?
Well, Josh called a timeout at 4:11 and he just told us to like soak in the moment and just breathe and chill. He didn't really go too much on like debunking them. It was just about us. And we just from there go round by round. If you think about too much about them or you think too much about hitting 13, you're never gonna actually accomplish that. And I really want to shout out all my teammates because on Omen, like I'm really that forward presser. Like I'm trying to get a lot of first kills and making a comeback like that in the lower bracket where your tournament's on the line, taking those fights are a bit scary, but I had Alex in my ear. Jake, take that fight. You kill him every day. And Nate was like, run it back. Trent even, who's like, usually Trent's my methodical guy. He's like, Jake, just go pipes and peek him, bro. And when I get that much confidence from this team, I'm doing that every day. So they really empowered me in that last map. And you know, it was really surreal. I'm so like thankful for my team because it's not possible without literally every single person like putting in that same effort. And then Josh, like he had no timeouts after that, so he's just sitting back, like, holy, like what's gonna happen? He's just watching, just spectating. But
Yeah, it was a heart attack moment. It was this long heart attack, but round by round, I can tell like the boys were just like it's just a lot of positive self-talk and just believing. We just have that fighter's mentality. And I just know that we're just dangerous in the lower bracket because we experience this constantly. This is something that we train for. I noticed it like this is something that every team has experienced. Like you're gonna get dropped to the lower bracket because something happens, and then it's about the team that just has the strongest mental. So we're just resilient in the moment, and I don't think I felt any doubt from anybody down 4-11.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys. And then I've got another question for Jonah P. There was an unlucky round on Haven where you invested in the Viper ult for post plant, but you guys missed the plant by 0.07 seconds. What was going through your minds during and after this round?
I was still calming. I put my ult down. I didn't know. You guys ever seen that Zelsa's clip on Split where he's like in a 1v4, he kills 3, pops Raze ult. He didn't even know he lost the round. That's what happened.
He's like, Nate, Viper holding spawn.
Yeah. I
Like, dang
ulted
it,
and then
we
everyone
lost.
starts talking. I'm like, yo, shut up.
Dang
It's like, people are like, we lost. Unlucky.
Thank you.
Here. Hi, Ravish here. Firstly, oh my God. Second, how could you guys? That's crazy, man. I left this game with a goddamn heart attack. That was insane, but I'm glad y'all brought it back, bro. My question over to Jog. Jog, bro, you've been asked you all game, but they stuck you on the Sage today, bro. Talk to me about being how to play pocket Sage to these guys, bro, after all that, bro.
I mean, pocket sage is definitely a key that certain people don't have. Like Jake saying, even actually all my teammates were saying, bro, just giving that reassurance. I'm literally a pocket healer. I'm literally like this. I'm literally doing emotions and backside, waiting for you guys to die and stuff like that. Jake, peek this angle, all right? Like that confidence is definitely key for Sage players, especially if you're doing pocket Sage. This guy swung pipe, got the kill. He kept going. I was like, wait, don't go too far. Let me get to a spot where I can res you. Still got another kill after that. Then the side hit was easy because we killed 1 or 2, right? So just being confident and getting all these guys on the same page. Like, I'm not going to take that fight that I normally do. So you do it and you're going to kill him. And then I have res. So there you go. Simple as that.
That's true. You got res, baby. It doesn't matter. It's good. By the way, just a small request. Could I just see just the rest of your team emulate what Jog was doing with the Sage res? It just seemed really confusing from his end.
Oh, I saw it on.
Yeah. Come on, you want to lock in, bro? Where is that?
You can't do
that.
And in freeze time when he has res, and I'm like practice. I'm about to do my lineup. I'm fully locked in. He will just come up to me, just in my face, like.
Bro, this guy I'll be like sitting outside A on Haven and I'm posted on short. And he just comes up to me and just does with his Yoru. He's just opening his mouth with Yoru. Bro, what are you doing? Just,
I'm a troll, bro. That's how
what are you doing?
I'm a troll.
Nah, man, he keeps it lighthearted. I don't know.
That's my king, bro. I appreciate you. Much love, y'all. GG's. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, GG's. And the crowd over here that lined up to meet you guys was also going crazy during that comeback. Yeah. So I'll keep it quick. This question goes over to Valen. I don't know if you saw, but they replayed your motivational speech from map 1 on broadcast, and it's all over socials. So I think it says a lot about your place in the team as a leader. I know you talked how they were hyping you up on Icebox, but I was curious, did you rehearse that, before coming in? Where did it come from off the top of your head, or?
No, that was a pregame talk, actually. I think they just played it after map 1, but I just really wanted to come in here with high energy because whenever you're in the lower bracket and we're facing a Gen.G that we know is almost at their peak form, I wanted to make sure that like they feel like like just high energy. Don't feel any timidness, guys. Like, you know, and I was just trying to make sure that they go in with it. I don't know. It was very like, it was something that I wanted to even tell myself almost, is something that I was feeling and I wanted to spread it to them. That's usually how all my speeches go. It's never like rehearsed or anything. It's like, if I feel like I need to hear something, maybe they do too. And I just say it. And I'm glad I did, because I felt like the boys were getting hyped and it felt so fun today. A lot of times games feel like pressuring, or like we win rounds and it's like more relief, like, oh my God, nice guys. But we were dapping up, we were going crazy, we brought the energy, and that's ultimately how we closed it out.
Yeah, and then small up to you or the rest of the team. Did knowing that you already punched your ticket to champs and have a really good chance at like extending your stay in VCT help at all with just the mental and having fun in this match despite the pressure to stay alive in the tournament?
Definitely not, because regardless is, you know, we're here to win Masters Toronto. We don't care about champs yet. That's literally in like, you know, 3 months, whenever. Like, we don't care about that right now. We're trying to win an international. So I don't think anyone thought, oh, we made champs, guys, less pressure. Never. But I mean, it's still cool.
Perfect. Thank you so much and good luck in your next match.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey there, I got 2 more questions from the Valcomp Reddit. To Valen, in a video showing Josh RT picking PRX to play against, you looked disappointed because you wanted to play Gen.G. Why? And is it because IGLing against PRX is more challenging?
I mean, the video was like a little troll. Like, I didn't mind who Josh picked out of the last 2, and we talked about it before, but I know Paper X like mentally wanted to destroy us because like we beat them last time, and I'm sure we were always like, oh, you picked us and you lost, you know, what happened? But and they wanted to do that back. So they definitely had like the extra motivation. But I mean, it happened.
Thank you. And a question for Trent. You brought back Teo today and made it look playable despite the nerf. How did you feel to play post-plant without having missiles?
I mean, it's basically just any other agent at that point. So it's not too hard. It's just more of like communication with the team, making sure we're in a good setup, and you know, we're not playing off the misses anymore. So it's just communication within the team, making sure we're in a good setup.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I have a question for Jogmo specifically. I just want to ask, are we going to see any more Neon in this tournament? And I wanted to ask kind of how Neon fits your team's overall like comp, because most of the time you guys play pretty slow, and I wondered how that worked.
Is that timid?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might see some more Neon. I'm not gonna spoil where. I mean, playing slow, playing fast. I mean, I get to kind of, I wouldn't say fully shot call some of the strats we do if I'm playing Neon. Definitely get to speed up the momentum and the pace. So I mean, even if I die, there's still my IGL holding it down, finishing out the round, closing out what we have to do in the mid round. But I mean, I'm definitely like the tempo player when I'm playing Neon, as you can tell. So yeah.
Thank you.
Later, Timmy.
Yo, I got a question for Leaf. That 1v1 on Haven with Texture where he's tapping the spike over and over again. What's going through your mind when you in that 1v1?
He's never gonna stick. I also had 0 bullets in my Vandal, so it's like I just kind of have to play my odds, and it's like, am I gonna win the 1v1 with a classic? Not really. So,
1 HP.
Yeah, 1 HP. I was like half, but yeah, it's very hard. So I'm just playing the time.
Would you have played it differently if it was a different player on Gen.G?
Yeah, probably.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I just want to ask, how come no KO? I never see you guys play any KO. I see some other teams run KO, and I just want to know why you guys don't ever run KO.
Jonah hates it.
When Valen came to me last night and said, "Do you want to play Fade instead of Breach?" I said, "I will play anything other than Breach." So I don't mind KO.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, pop.
Yes.
Thank you. Now we are going to take some questions in the call. Miguel, you go first.
Thank you, Miguel Soriano for Sons of KS in Latin America. First of all, felicidades, congratulations for the result. We've seen 2 great comebacks in Icebox back in a couple of years ago, Fnatic against Loud, and now G2 versus GENG. So what would you say, I don't know if Josh or Balin want to reply, what would you say was the key to achieve this, like to go round by round and get those numbers in the score. So what would you say was the key to make this comeback?
Just playing good icebox macro, I think, and mixed with a focus on like finding those moments when you can go for the hit, and trying to figure out like where they're weak. In icebox, you have to take your risk sometimes, and get some information. But yeah, I think our comp kind of enables some of this play, to like lock out opponents if they're too weak on their site. So yeah, I mean, like we just kind of played our playbook really. And didn't really overthink it. We were just like, hey, this will work. Let's just do it. And oh wow, it worked. Let's go to the next round. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, I feel like they conditioned it. We can do something else. So yeah, it was just round by round. We just play really good icebox. That's all it is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next question, Golden.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I'm Golden from RGLG. Congratulations, G2, on the victory. And my question is for Josh RT. So I have noticed that in the Haven, the G2 were playing with a very slow-paced timing, and sometimes this timing was too slow that even in one round, the team wasn't able to plant the spike. And I saw that in your camera, you become angry about that. So could you explain why this slow-paced attack on Haven?
Gen.G has a really hard comp to play against. They play double controller with a sentinel, so there's a lot of steps you have to do to like destabilize them, I would say. So I was mainly angry about like maybe the moments that we could have taken where I thought it was weak. Because like they will always have a response in time to deal with whatever you do if you don't have any misdirection. So yeah, I mean, like you can't play that. You have to play it somewhat slow to make sure we can manipulate them. But if you play it too slow, they have enough tools to stop you. So it was a tough balance to achieve, especially on a stage match there. But yeah, it was just more so like I wanted to close out the game. That's why I was just angry.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and good luck in your next game.
Thank you, Golden. Next question goes to Rabia.
Hey everyone, congratulations on the win. Valen, a small request for you. Can you sing a few lines from G2's Golden Era song for us, please?
You can say no.
Any five that's against us, you're gonna feel sorry for. We catch your bodies while we on to our encore. Samurai half force. You see it red, that's the main core. Main story, you can see the skins, who they made for, the feds.
What about your verse?
Nah.
Run it.
That was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And last question goes to Joe.
Hello guys, it's João Oliveira from Sun, Brazil, and I have two questions. The first one is to Josh RT. So,
Just one question, please. Sorry.
okay.
Thank you.
So, Josh, at this point in the tournament, do you feel like starting the playoffs race could be good in some way because of these difficult matches? It's really great teams. So, what do you think about it?
I think it's great that we're jumping into the thick of things. I think we play our best when we have a do or die type of situation. And that just places a lot of pressure on our opponents. And that's something that like we're comfortable in. So yeah, I do enjoy playing against the best teams or like strategizing against the best teams. I think all my guys do too. It feels really rewarding winning against like Gen.G. They were an amazing team. So yeah, keep it coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we are going to take some questions from the fans.
Hi, Jagimo. Nice to see you in person, man.
What's up?
Like, can I make you a trade?
What's the trade?
Like, I will have the whole G2 like logo on my arm
Oh,
if you give me your jersey.
the tattoo?
Yep.
Might be fire. I can't lie. Yeah, I'm down.
Take it off.
It's my last jersey. Take it off. Right now.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you when I go get the other jersey.
Thank you, thank you. And then for the whole G2, like I am not watching that game. Like I'm focused.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, please sign my wingman.
We got you.
And then I'll sleep with it. Next. I love G2 since like ever. Thank you. Good game, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First, congratulations on your win. My question also goes to Jog and Mo.
Yeah.
We got Sage on Icebox again. Was that something you brought over from EG, or did you guys independently cook that up again?
I don't know if we would say we brought from EG. I just think Josh knows I'm pretty versatile. I can play almost whatever agent he needs me to do. Yeah, I mean, I had some plays that I did on EG. I mean, I think it was around where I walled up. I planted free on A, did like a little weird wall, got on top of the wall, killed Texture trying to flood in by himself, and that's my only play I had from EG, I would say. But no, I think Josh just knows that I can play anything.
Wait. What about when you walled the guy up default, the Killjoy? You guys remember that?
What about when you walled me up?
Oh,
on
that was
A-site?
you. Oh, that was you on A side.
You brought that from EG?
No.
Okay.
That's for you. That was just for you specifically.
Give me an alley oop.
Appreciate that.
Walled the guy up.
Oh yeah, the KJ.
Yeah.
Hey man, how you doing?
Hey. What's up, dude?
Okay. Thank you, G2, for being here with us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.